Hello, it's Jenny Rotten here. Okay, I'm back in the Bible. This is, I think, number 4 in in our little rabbit hole season. Okay, so here we go. Let's see. Oops. I'll throw a few out. The last day of the trumpets pictures the most exciting change in the world leadership to happen in history. This was in 2008. The day of the trumpet celebrates the return of Jesus Christ to earth. It is probably the day in God's holy day plan that true Christians look forward to more than any other. Why would we add true there? What's your definition of true? Might not be the same as mine. Every king is crowned in a coronation ceremony. Jesus Christ is no exception. He too was crowned as supreme ruler, as King of Kings. He was. I thought he was being mocked. Born to be a king, God planned for Christ to be born a king. Oops. That went to Buddha. He knew his only son could overcome the present king of this world, Satan the devil, and behold, thou shalt conceive in thy womb and bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus. He shall be great, and he shall be called the Son of the Highest, and the Lord God shall give unto him the throne of his father David, and he shall reign over the house of Jacob forever, and of his kingdom there shall be no end. Jesus Christ was born to reign over the nations of the earth. Well, bravo, because he has absolutely done that. We have more people worshiping Jesus Christ than they do God. So, you did it! Yay! Anyway, let's move on. Okay. Well, let's see. We did that one. Hang on. The white horse. Okay. So, I showed you some other white horse. I think. I don't know. Is that one of them that's disappearing? I'm just going to go through them. Maybe they're here. The rider on the white horse is mentioned in the Bible, and then I saw heaven opened, and behold, a white horse. The one sitting on it was called Faithful and True, and its righteousness he judges and makes war. His eyes are a flame of fire. In his head are many diadems, and he has a name written that no one knows but himself. Right? So here's some other ideas. Oops, wait. Nope. Oh, that's right. A diadem, turns out, in case you didn't know, it's a jewel crown or headband worn as a symbol of sovereignty. Well, what's sovereignty mean? Let's look it up. I love this little feature, right? So quick. Oops. Sovereignty. Supreme power or authority. It's a jeweled crown or headband worn as a symbol of a supreme power and authority. A communist leader. One who thinks they're God in the sense that they can control human beings. Diadem. On his head, he's got many of them. Here's where Winnie the Pooh's going to come in just a second. Because I can't help but notice that we've got, good old Kim. He likes his white horse. They like him so much, they tape him with little socks. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Anyway, there's a reason why. And he might not be wearing a diadem, right? But guess who is? A jewel crown or a headband? Look at this. More images. Let me show you. I don't know if this is it. I'm just giving you another look-see poo. It may be a human tendency, you know. But you see, the gold, well, looky there. Good old Kim seems to like to wear his crown on his white horse instead. So is he the white horse, or is this the white horse a representation of a new Holocaust, a new chapter, a next season, right? It's planting time again. Actually, it's not planting time anymore. This white horse tells me it's time to harvest. Organs, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch. Let's check him out because, oh, it's about to get fun. Winnie the Pooh? Who knew? Look at him walking through the woods. Look at that. He looks so regal.
한 그루의 나무 푸른 포기에도 미리한 수령인들의 감격이 어머니 푸르 싱싱 살아 생생히 깃들어 있는 것만 같으시어 숙연한 마음을 금치 못하셨습니다. 준엄한 혁명의 연계들마다에 끊임없이 계속 발전되어 온 주체조선의 요일무이한 전통이다. 우리 혁명의 모든 단계에 무르익 계시던 그날의 모습으로 오늘도 나라와 민족의 다시금 무겁게 절감하셨습니다.
Did you read that? You should go check it out. North Korea TV broadcast video of Kim on horseback in winter snows. And I don't know about you, but it sounds just like this. Which is interesting because a lot of people think, well, they think this. Who are the four horsemen in Revelation? Their meaning and significance, right? The first horse, a white horse, seems bent on conquest. Its rider wears a crown and holds a bow. Some people have attributed the rider of this horse as the person of Jesus, as later in Revelations 19, Jesus rides a white horse. However, others have said that this is the Antichrist. The Antichrist does try to mimic the works of the Messiah, can do such as miracles. And he seems bent on conquering the world, right? So when I read that, okay, this makes a lot more sense now, you know. Because he's just another one of the white horses. But since we didn't seem to get it the first time, and we have since allowed oppression of human beings, we have raped our children. We're supposed to be grown up now. We're not cavemen anymore, and we seem more vicious and nasty because, you know, when the kings and kingdoms were conquering each other, they were thinking very much like toddlers, you know, that toddler-like behavior, right? How do I know this? Because toddlers like to build things with blocks. And I don't know about you, but that's a perfect example of ancient times. And that's just one of them. That's just a big, well, there's a billboard. And so here's another billboard. The first horse, the white horse, seems bent on conquest. Oh, is he now? It's the same story. I'm not saying that Kim is the Antichrist. I'm saying the representation of this white horse is what we keep repeating. And there's symbolism in that. So I wanted to look at that. And now I don't know where it went. No. No. Okay. Oh, here. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll just keep going. I see it now. Okay. So this white horse. So if you look here, I just typed in celebrities white horses, right? Because it's everywhere. And I mean, right off the bat, it looks like we have, Martha Stewart. I don't know who that is. We got Triple X here, Cutie Patootie, white horse, right? Studio 54 brought in a white horse. Why do we like white horses so much? Here's another one, Crazy Antics of the Studio 54, right? Look at this. We got actors and celebrities. I don't know who any of these people are, so I'm assuming they're celebrities because it says they are. But I actually don't have any idea who any of these people are. I think this one looks like Madonna here, and I think this one's Angelina Jolie, probably because she's naked, or at least half naked, looking very much like a centaur here with her white baggy pants with the giant horse. Whoever that is, some singer. My point is that for some reason we have this obsession with white horses. The richer we get. The symbolism of this white horse made me think of a movie that I just absolutely love called Dirty Love. Okay, can quote it. It's one of my favorites. Second after Clueless. Anywho, in the show, she goes and sees the psychic. And the psychic says, there'll be a white stallion. A white stallion is used as the metaphor, right? A white stallion. But in the end, she realizes that after going up after all these, model guys and hot looking, and they're all dumbasses, and she can't stand them. And so she realizes that it's her friend all along, and she sees that his shoe came off, and it happens to be a white pony tennis shoe. And she runs to give it to him and says, "Oh my God, you're my white pony." And basically, this is the same love story we've seen, since like Pretty in Pink and shit. It's always like, the guy or the girl you just don't expect. The hot one with the nerdy one. I mean, this is nothing new. This scene just happened to also include that white horse, that white pony who says, "You're my white pony," right? She found the shoe. Anyway, watch the movie. It's cute. Okay, so again, what is the white horse? Check this out. We've turned it into, look at this. It's like Miss Piggy if she was a horse. What is that? That's freaking fabulous. I love it. The images that come to my mind. And then we're faking them out. So now, half the photos, I don't even know if they're real or not anymore. Which just plays with your reality, right? Here's one. It's like this little tiny, person and this huge, ginormous. Clearly we like white horses and white ponies. Oh, and there's our good old friend, Kim. Look at here. We got a white horse. There's some more white horses I'm going to share with you. But white horses, well, they're just one step down from a fucking unicorn, which we're also obsessed with. And the minute we became obsessed with unicorns for some reason, about 5 years ago, we also decided that it was maybe longer, I don't know. But, it was farting unicorns. We're like, they're farting unicorn shirts and memes and signs and posters. And it was ridiculous. Right? And then right at that time, Well, there it is. Look right here. Holy shit. See, I'm not making this shit up. I'm not making this shit up. Look, when unicorns poop, right? We had unicorn poop everywhere. And what happened right after that? Evolution did. And guess what? We took this cute little rainbow unicorn pooey poo poo and we turned it into an emoji. And then we stocked our shelves with toys and games and pillows and this, that, and the other, and slimes of poop. Barbies, dogs that poop, and babies that poop and poop and poop and poop. We're obsessed with poop. And then you got, Hillary Clinton's friends smearing poop on the wall and weird things and being accused of eating poop. It's like, what is the poop? Why the unicorn poop turned into evil poop? I'm just asking a question. But the truth is, every time I think of a unicorn, I think of Lisa Frank because I'm an 80s. I'm really not. I'm a 70s. But, I popped in the 80s. I was right there in the 80s. Like my whole, I lived through that entire decade, I only got 6-7 years of the 70s. Right? Just enough for a taste, but not, just enough to like disco and then go in at the end, right? But I loved fucking Lisa Frank. I'd get the magazines and the coloring books back then, the stickers. Oh my God. I loved Lisa Frank. Come on. Who didn't freaking love Lisa Frank? What's his name? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's so beautiful. Look at that. Okay, anyway. All right, I'm having a flashback. Okay. So that's my point. White horses, yeah, we get it. Okay? It's a metaphor, and we've been using it. Turns out, though, there's also a white horse temple in China. Haha! First Buddhist temple in China happens to be called the White Horse Chapel. Well, isn't that interesting? Looky here. It was established in AD 68 of Eastern Han Dynasty. White Horse Temple was the first Buddhist temple in China with over 1,900 years history. Since then, it has spread the Buddhism throughout China and is regarded as the cradle of Chinese Buddhism. Its seasons, spring and autumn. Surprise, surprise. Takes about 2 to 3 hours to go visit. It's 50 yen per person. And there's the address. Some other interesting things, right? So there's images of it. Find that interesting. But they're shutting down a lot of churches and things. We talked about that. So there's that. Now, okay. So just an idea, because I'm just playing around, okay? I'm just throwing out things, that are interesting, but not necessarily true, but just really just show that the connections are there because we have literally got, everybody can talk to everybody. We have unlimited amount of access of information. If we stayed off the internet and we started talking to each other, the internet, if used properly, can be used for how we're using it. Sharing information, sharing ideas, right? Getting our minds sparked to look at things in a different way instead of being forced to listen to what someone else is telling us, right? We don't even know if that shit's true. And he saw and behold a white horse and sat on it, and he that sat on it had a bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer, right? And so I just happened to go and type bow China. Look what I got. Bow Porcelain Factory. It's been around a while. You also get bowing, right? Bow. Compound bow. Look at this. Look at these bows. The etiquette of the bow. Strength of the bow. Look at this Chinese bow. Right? Should I bow? Is it a bow? Chinese bower keeps ancient archery inspired. A horse bow. A DIY bow versus China compound bow. Oh, here we go. I bet this one will be good. Let's watch this one. Look at this. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, right? I didn't write the Bible, but I mean, I'm just giving you an idea that there can be multiple symbols because that. Oh my God, Shaq.
That's an eco tank.
You know.
Smell and chill.
Let's check this out for a minute. Look at that. Okay, but I don't want to see all this. I just want to see like the. Oh, okay. No, this sounds interesting. Let's see what it is. Oh my, this looks fabulously interesting. Let me put it on full screen. Oh man, that was really interesting. I did not know that. So I found that to be freaking beautiful. Look at just God, the amount of symbolisms. The Asian culture across the board has an amazingly unique and beautiful presentation of their skills from history, right? I mean, just think of, Karate Kid and the little tea ceremony. I mean, that was the first time a lot of us saw something so beautiful from another country outside of what our teachers would teach us. It was for me. I mean, it's no secret that Asians haven't been represented in America in a traditional way, right? And so that was, I mean, we had like kung fu and stuff. We just thought everybody in China knew karate. That was, I mean, I don't want to sound like a stereotypical American, but hey, you know, I'm not going to candy coat how it was presented to me. It's not my fault. I've outgrown that now, and I'm learning the truth, right, every day. All this corona stuff has made me learn so much about just China and its beauty and the people there and their beauty. I mean, to take, this is a ceremony. Now, if he's in war, he's not doing this shit. But because he's practiced each movement to be intentional, he's conditioned his body to make these movements in this manner that when the time would approach, it would be so fluid that the body would just go into it. And the beat of the drum sounds like, oh my God, why do you think they were banging drums during the war? I mean, you know, here we had the little Pied Piper out there. You know, you got the, you know, I mean, and here they come down playing Dixie, right, with their little drum, their little red coats. You British invaders, you get out. We didn't want you here. But they grew up faster than we did in a way, didn't they? I mean, that's for another video. But anyway, I love this. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm glad I found it. Anyway, so bow. What's that Bible verse again? Oh, yeah. And I saw, behold, a white horse, and he sat on him, had a bow, or bow, and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering. And he conquered, right, in China. And now I know Kim is not part of China, but, you know, they're friends. And if you remember, but they're frenemies, let's be real. And if you remember, you know, China got a great big old vase at Christmas time, a gift from Kim, right? And then, you know, he promised Trump one too. So, you know, one could speculate that he delivered a virus to China and gave the cure to Trump. I don't know. I don't really think that's what happened. I'm just saying, you know, these ideas, because I'm human and I can think of crazy ideas. That's where science fiction movies come from. They take something that is slightly real or is real and they bend it a little to create a symbolism that kind of plants a seed in your head. Would you have ever thought of it that way had I not mentioned it? Some of you wouldn't. I mean, you know, that's kind of the point. We all can do that. That's what subliminal programming exactly is. It's you know, downloading, as we saw in the other video. It's inserting an idea, and therefore people start to believe the idea. Look at, it's human nature. All you have to do is turn on the news right now, and you'll see what I'm talking about. This is human nature. This is what we do. We've been doing it forever, even in the Bible. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's see. Oh, wait. I'm going to end this one, and then I'm going to come back with some more, because I'm going to start going into another direction now.